Puddles in the morning, puddles in the evening, puddles in the afternoon. Well, I'm a puddle boy and she's a puddle girl. The Puddles podcast is starting real soon.
Welcome to Puddles. It's your boy, Puddle Boy, with his puddle girl. Who knew this song would come true? You know, I'm with Brenna, LaRock.
Hello.
Thanks for being on, Miss Co-host. It is funny. When I first wrote that song, I'm a puddle boy, she's a puddle girl. I didn't know who that puddle girl would be. Who would be the lucky lady?
Well, wasn't it actually a girl? That was. Isn't that the origin of it? Is a girl said you make her?
Oh, puddle in her panties. But
Yeah.
but when I wrote the lyrics,
You weren't thinking about her.
I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I couldn't draw her, or like I couldn't pick her
Yeah.
out of a lineup.
Did you ever hook up with her?
No.
Oh. Did you ever even answer her?
I said thanks, maybe.
Thanks for inspiring my entire podcast.
Yeah, thanks for
And you got it tattooed on your arm. You really took. That's like. Okay, that is the epitome of when you compliment a guy, like on a shirt he's wearing. Every time you see him from there on out, he'll be in that exact same shirt. Like, guys take compliments so to heart because they don't get them as much, and they just don't know what looks good. So they're just like, well, a girl said it's good, I guess I'll just go with that.
Yeah, it really did change my life. Just one sentence of like positivity.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make that my whole personality for a long time. And then I'm going to leave it and then come back. And yeah, but that's not the girl anymore. You're the puddle girl now. And I'm happy that you're on the podcast. You literally attacked my nose last night. So Brenna's in esthetician school.
Yeah.
And
I have some like actual magnifying
glasses. Yeah, you look like you're gonna
glasses
go in
with
a
a
cave.
little headlamp.
Yeah.
And you went under surgery last night.
I didn't know if you had one beer, and I think sometimes girls get maybe like pop pimple muscles. Like after they have a couple of drinks, they see what blackheads on their boyfriend's nose, and I don't know if it's for me.
Oh, I see them all the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I have a beer in me or not.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
you see
always
two,
looking
maybe
at
see
them.
more. I don't know.
I've been making a game plan for those blackheads that are no longer for years.
You said you went deeper.
Last night was the Super Bowl.
You said you saw yellow, like past the white.
Like
I don't know if that's good for me.
It's wonderful. We were clearing out years. I said those blackheads were so deep. I was like, it's like cutting. There was trauma in there. Like I like, it's like when you cut off hair, people say it like holds energy. Like your nose gunk was holding on to energy.
I do feel lighter today in my face.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, the pain I was feeling, and you want to man up and just be like, I can fucking take it. But it really hurts. And it's like, and I don't want to cry, but there were a couple times there where I was physically getting sick. But God, do you love it? It's like something that, and I guess, I love it in like 7 days when my nose looks incredible, like a filter, like that bold filter. But boy, when you were doing it, I looked up and you literally have the eyeglass on, like you were looking for gold. And at one point I was just like, I don't even know if she knows I'm there. Because you get so, like girls get so zoned in when you're popping.
Yeah.
What is it? Do you enjoy my pain?
I'm not thinking about your pain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just as bad.
Well, actually, you remind me to think of it because you go, ow, ow.
And then you go right back in.
Yeah.
What is it about girls that love why do you love popping
Because the pain
pimples?
that you're feeling is going to be so quick. Like, I just have to get that one out and then the pain's gone. It's such good payoff.
75 times a wasp is stinging my nose. I don't understand.
I think you started to feel sick because of your fried chicken sandwich and french fries that you had for dinner before we did that. I don't think you should blame that on me, because I ask people all the time in esthetician school how my extractions feel, because you have made me believe that I'm like
A monster?
a monster. And
Yeah.
people will literally be like, I can't even feel it. Like, I just think.
That I'm a little bitch?
Well, you're a sensitive guy. Even when I like pluck like your little eyebrow hairs in the middle of your
Yeah, the
unibrow,
bottom ones.
or like when I used to like cut your cuticles, like you're kind of a baby about it. I mean, you're not kind of a baby, you are.
Yeah. I think because I had bad experiences with the eyebrows before.
PTSD.
Some lady, I have PTSD.
Mm.
Some lady got me right before a wedding. She waxed underneath my eyebrows.
Mm.
And right when I felt, it literally felt like she like stabbed me with like a knife. Like it was that bad. And I'm such a people pleaser. I was like, maybe the next one, she did the next one. I let her do the right eye too. And right away they were like bleeding. I like walked out. She's like, and I tipped her, I think.
Bleeding is good. That when you get waxed, that means that the hair's not going to grow back.
Well, I guess that's a positive I didn't think about. Well, I looked like I got beat up by Mike Tyson. And then I had a wedding at dude, it was not just a wedding.
Wait, did you get it done the day of?
Day before.
So were your eyebrows still really red?
Dude, I looked ridiculous. It only got worse. Like it was bad. It looked like it was scabbing.
Oh, well, she burned you with, she like ripped your skin off.
Yeah, I think the wax she used was just like bubble gum. I don't know, or it wasn't.
That sounds like she used hard wax, but it was probably too hot. Or did she go over it multiple times?
Maybe it was too cold. I don't know.
No, she ripped. Okay, so never mind. The bleeding, if it's not like just little spot bleeding, like tiny little dots. If you were,
it was.
Oh, okay. But if it sounds like she ripped your skin off.
Oh yeah, and then it was scabbing.
Yeah.
So I go to, it's not just like a fun little wedding. Mm-hmm. Like I flew. It was my buddy that went to West Point. So he's in the Army. So it's all the most meathead fucking literally soldiers. And and they're all like the toughest guys you've ever met before. Like literally, and they're all like best friends, and I'm coming in there like the fun little Jewish guy, And dude,
you had the scabs.
Dude, I had sunglasses. No, I had sunglasses on. I think I bought 4 pairs to cover up. And dude, so the ceremony's during the day, kinda. So I got away with it with the sunglasses. So I'm wearing sunglasses, and my buddy Rusty is telling everybody that I got my eyebrows waxed. And he made me. He would grab when I wasn't looking. Would grab my glasses off my face. Some women were nice though. Like women don't care.
Aww.
Women are like, oh no, they actually look good, And then I played blackjack later, and I had to take. I don't know if it was a rule, but I took the glasses off, and everyone was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean it was.
Gotta be like be the guy who gets really drunk at the wedding, so then it's not weird that you have your sunglasses on. Then it's just like, oh, he's just like really the drunk guy with the sunglasses on.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't help that Rusty was telling everybody.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
It was so embarrassing. So I think I have like PTSD from that, and so when you go under and start plucking, maybe I get like a reaction to when I was called a little bitch at a West Point party. This episode, by the way, is we got callers or voicemails about people complaining what pisses them off about living together. And we live together. And boy, do we get in a lot of little tiffs, for sure. Nothing too big. But
no, we just bicker like how like my grandparents used to bicker, and I used to just cringe and be like, oh, they don't love each other anymore. But it's really just like like how married people are like, God damn it, just go and do that. And you're just like, I'm doing it. God damn it, woman. Yeah. And then we move on. It's like
one of my favorite
later.
things.
I mean, we don't yell like that. Like, God damn it.
Well, not in a southern accent, but we've definitely screamed.
I feel like sometimes we do it like in a jokey way.
No? Speak for yourself.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, that is what we do, because we'll start yelling at each other, and it'll be pretty intense. And the more intense, we both start smirking at some point, because we realize how crazy. Because we're both crazy.
Because we're being crazy. And I see you with your mad face, you're just so passionately trying to say something, and I'm
you
like,
it. It's
so
like when
funny.
you pop my fucking. We'll get in a huge argument, and I'm thinking about
I'll literally laugh in your
a
face.
million things, and an hour later you'll call me like it never happened, and then it really makes me feel like I'm crazy, like it never happened. You'll call me and be like, "You're not gonna believe like how annoying school is today." I'm like, "How about the time you threw a plate at my face an hour ago?" Oh, whatever. That's a different me.
I do feel really guilty about that.
What?
Just like
Fighting?
yeah.
Oh. We get in.
I start to like get really like overanalyze it when I get high, and then I just feel like I'm so mean to you. I'm like, I'll be high and I'll be like, I need to be nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then where do those? And then it ends once you're sober.
Then I'm not high. That's why I don't smoke a lot.
Yeah. You try not to
It's
be a
probably
good
just me.
person.
Like
yeah,
when people are like, "Oh, I smoked because my arthritis feels better." I'm like, that's actually probably just me when I'm actually properly medicated.
Yeah, you're probably just a better person. You're a little. I was calling you a critter the other day. Freaking critter. I don't know if that's the nicest nickname to give your girlfriend. But I don't know.
Nicknames, because you got to be careful with them, because that tells me that that's how you view me.
Yes. That's true. But here's the thing. With you, you're either the silliest person I've ever met, or you know what it is? I catch you on a wave after school or after work, and you get like, because you have to deal with these fucking bitches all day, and then I have to deal with one. At the critter. A critter.
Oh my God. Wow.
I'm just playing.
You said it.
No, I said it. I didn't call you a bitch. I said, okay. I said, okay, maybe indirectly I said it, but I didn't mean it like that.
It's okay. I can be a bitch. But so can you. A little pussy bitch. Like when I try to fucking wax your eyebrows.
You know what? You are a bitch.
Yeah. And you're a pussy.
We need some weed, I think. I think we need some pot. But then we smoke pot. We're not good on pot.
Oh, God. All we want to do is just lay.
Oh, man, that was hilarious. That whole bitch thing was unbelievable. I'm trying to think of some fights recently. Oh, this was amazing. So we got Chipotle, and you had a drink, a strawberry drink.
It's a drink that you can only get from Chipotle. They have this like, they have two drinks that I combine. It's like their juices. There's like a watermelon one, and then like a berry hibiscus. I don't even know what it is, but it's so delicious.
Yeah.
And I don't like juice, so like the fact that
That you found the juice.
I found a juice I like.
Yeah.
Game changer.
So we got the Chipotle. It was sitting there, the garbage, like we were done with our meal. The drink was sitting there for probably 30 minutes.
It was halfway finished.
But sitting there for a long time.
Right.
Yeah. So I thought it was just garbage because you were just sitting there.
Okay.
So I took 3 sips, gulps.
30 gulps and finished it.
I took 7 gulps and I finished it, and then I threw it away, and then you come.
No, you left it empty on the table. So I thought I still had my juice.
Yeah, and then you come out, and then you go to take a sip of the juice, and there's no juice because the juice took it. And you're furious.
No, I wasn't furious that time. That time I said, "Hey, did you drink my juice?" And you said, "You said, yeah." I thought, no, because this is so annoying. Listen, because you go, "Yeah, I did," and I go, "Oh, I wish you would have asked me. Like, I really like that juice."
Yeah.
And I wasn't. And you go, "It's been sitting there," and I go, "Well, it doesn't mean I'm done with it. Whatever." And then it was kind of like, whatever. I got back on the couch, we laid down, and we watched a movie, and that was the end of it.
And part of me, I do feel like, because There are times when if I pay for the meal, I go, "Oh, this is my juice."
Yeah, but I also think that you eat your food like you've never eaten before.
Yeah.
Like you're such a ravenous
Pig,
like
pussy pig.
pussy pig that like, and you drink your drinks like we'll get a Celsius and you slam it and I'll be a quarter of the way through. Like you're just a fast person when it comes to eating and drinking. So if I don't finish a drink in 30 minutes, 20 minutes, it's open. You think it's there for the taking.
Okay. So I drink the juice. I don't think it's a big deal. Cut to about 5 or 6 days later. We got, I think, maybe a little bit of an argument earlier in the day. And then you went to get your nails did. I gave you my card. I said, go get your nails did. Treat yourself.
We weren't fighting.
Maybe not.
You literally gave me your card for me to go get my nails done.
That doesn't mean we weren't fighting. So I give you the card. And then you have the car. We split a car. And we do have some food in the house. We have a lot of frozen food. And what we like to do is we buy frozen food that sits there
in case there's an apocalypse.
Yeah.
And we need to bring some frozen broccoli with us.
Yeah, that broccoli.
It's there for if we need it.
That broccoli started as cauliflower, and it's turned its way. I mean, there's food, pretty much everything that's in there. There's one flatbread that we'll never touch.
Oh God, it's been in there for so long.
Yeah, it's like we freeze it like Walt Disney's is going to come back alive. So there's no food like ready to go. But then I looked in the fridge and there was a side salad, a real pathetic salad. Caesar salad, maybe 3 croutons and mostly lettuce. I was hungry. I didn't have the car. So I decided to eat the side salad that came with your lunch the day before. Did it come with a sandwich, maybe? Anyhow, I started eating the side salad. You walk in with your new nails, and you looked at me with I had my mouth full of salad, and you lost your mind.
I go, is that my side salad? You were like, yeah, I was hungry. And I go, why didn't you ask me if you could eat that? That's my side salad. And you were like, you had the car all day. There's no groceries. I go, first of all, I was at the nail salon for an hour and a half, and we live a half a mile away from a Trader Joe's. You're acting like I left you alone on an island for like 5 days. And you were just like, what's wrong? Oh, so you know what? I buy all the groceries. Now you have to ask me anytime you want to eat something in the fridge. And I go, that's not, you buy the groceries for us. I got the side salad for me.
That's the problem.
No, because I said,
because my food is your food. Your food is your food.
That's not true, Andrew. I just think if you went out to dinner the night before and had leftover pasta,
it's yours.
I would ask you before I ate it.
But also, pasta is different than a side salad. It's such a pathetic salad.
No, it's the principle of it. And then I said, if we were roommates, would you have done that? And you didn't answer me. You just got more mad, which I know means
because we're not roommates. We're more than that.
But just because we are in love doesn't mean you're entitled to my food.
Oh, critter. Critter over here. So then
I like
cut to she goes fine, and then I go, all right. She go, just you got to ask me. I would have let you eat it if you asked me. Oh,
no,
and
no,
then
no,
I
no.
Then I go
no, because then you go. Why can't you just say it in a normal way? Why do you have to like blow up at me right away? And I go, we had this exact same conversation 5 days ago when you drank my juice. I did do it the nice way. But when I say things the nice way, you don't hear it.
Well, first of all, the juice and then this side salad, connecting those two is crazy. Because so rare. And then you do this thing where you go, every time. It's happened twice in 4 years that I've eaten your food. But it's every time you do it. Every single time. That was you. You did an impression of me, so I went hard. So anyhow,
it's just ironic that your impression of me sounds like your impression of your mom.
That's true. I don't know why. Maybe I'm in love with them.
Every time.
Every time over here. So anyhow, You tell me I need to ask you. So then, fast forward another 5 days, you have sushi left over.
Okay, it was sushi that you bought for me, and you brought it to my work. I didn't end up finishing all of it, meaning there was one piece left.
There's one
that
piece.
I put in the fridge.
But it was a big piece.
It was one piece of sushi. It can only be so large. It wasn't a hand roll.
And then sushi can go bad.
Mm-hmm.
Side salad can go bad. So that was the other reason why I ate the side salad. I go, this thing's going to just sit there. Because we've had salad sit plenty of times. So I think the sushi is going to sit. If it sits any longer, I assume that it has a shelf life of a day in there. So I text you and I go, hey, do you mind if I eat the sushi? Because I got verbally abused for taking the juice and the side salad. And you wrote back no at first, which I thought was funny, but also for what we went through the last 2 weeks, I did not like it.
Because I always said, I honestly would let you have anything. I just wish you would have asked. Because I literally give you my last bite. Anytime we go out to eat, I always give you my last bite.
No, you give me a last bite and then you take another bite.
No, it's not true. I really do give you the last bite, and I would have said yes. You can have the side salad.
Many
yes,
times
you can have a drink of my juice.
I'm done, and then you take 3 more bites.
But I give it to you.
So here, after taking 3 more bites,
whatever.
So, touche. So, I text you, and then you go, you don't have to ask me that.
I go no, and then I go, just kidding. You can have it. You don't have to ask me. LOL.
Laughed at me for asking. So then I go, what do I do with this?
It's one piece of sushi. It's fine. It's not a side salad. It's not a juice.
But don't you feel good that I asked this time?
Yeah, but it made me feel kind of bad because I was like...
Oh, because you smoked weed?
Yeah,
because
I took a puff on my break at school. No, but like I just feel like I don't want you to be scared to eat a piece of sushi. Like, I might have gone a little too hard. I might have laid into you a little bit too hard. But it is annoying. It is annoying. It was the juice thing that mostly made me upset. But I took the anger out on you the second time you did it.
You also wrote me, you go, did you already eat it before you asked?
Yeah, I did.
And guess what?
You did.
I did.
You fucking did. Were you scared when I said no? You were like, I gotta go get the exact same sushi and eat the roll all but one. And then I noticed the date, like the store made.
I had all those thoughts.
I know it. Sure. I know it because we think the same exact way.
I was like, dude, I'm gonna have to buy 6 rolls, eat 5, leave 1, put just the right amount of soy sauce on there, and then act like instead of just tell you. But yeah, no, when you wrote no and I already ate it, I was like, oh my God. This is just, and I don't have the car.
Oh God. Stop.
Ah, fuck me. Anyhow. And then, yeah, the other thing that we've been fighting about is usually just getting ready. Because I'm so fast at getting ready.
I did not know we've been fighting about this.
Oh.
You've been having wars in your head, huh?
No. Well, out loud.
Oh.
You know, like when you're getting ready and then I'm lingering.
Oh, I hate that when you watch me get ready.
So I try not to do that, but then I go above and beyond.
When we're in a rush.
Yeah.
Because I can just feel your eyes just.
Yeah. I'll look. I'll stand outside the door and act like I'm not waiting. But then I go all out and I'll go outside so I don't linger. But then that's another kind of annoying because that's putting...
You take the keys, you shake them in your hand, and you open the door, you go, I'll be outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Because my anxiety goes through the roof when I see multiple outfits and then we're late. Mm-hmm. So if I look at it, I can't. It drives me nuts.
But every time I put on like one outfit and it's just the first outfit I put on is ready to go. I did my hair and makeup in 15 minutes. I am like waiting for you to be like, great job, babe. I'm like, I'll ask you, I'll be like, aren't you so proud of me? I got ready so fast.
I don't know if that's ever happened.
I know, but sometimes I'll be like just I'll be like, you know, in bed. It's my makeup from the day is like all crusty. Like
Yeah.
I've rolled all my mascara off with my fingers because it's a weird thing I do. It feels really nice. And I'll just be like, I'll have like mascara down my face. I'm cuddling Mango. I'm eating a bowl of chocolate ice cream. And you're like, you want to go to this party? It ends in like an hour and a half. So we got to go now. I'm like, I mean, sure, but let me slick back my hair and like wipe the crust off my face. And if I don't hop out of bed and like throw on a sweater and I'm like ready to go, it's.
I know. I think in my mind, I think, well, first of all, who gives a fuck
Yeah.
what you look like? I will think you're gorgeous no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Even if you just jump out of bed and put a hoodie on.
Yeah. I think
like,
most of it is like I'm a better person or like
if you look hotter.
no, like I'm like more confident in myself, so I'm like better like at a party. I'm more social. I'm just like present myself better because I feel better about myself.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So we go through this a decent amount of like waiting for you to get ready, me getting ready too quick. The other day, you put on an outfit and we were going to a show. And we weren't late, still early, but we get about 4 blocks away, or maybe a half a mile away from the house. And you go, oh no. And I go, what? And you go,
No, we go into the gas station to get a drink.
Yeah, we go in gas station.
The gas station's like 2 blocks from our house.
You get a White Claw, I get a coffee.
Yeah, and we get in the car, and I go, oh, babe, we got to go back home. And you go, why? What's wrong? And I go, I pooped my pants a little bit. And and Andrew was like, what? Like, when did this happen? And I said, I trusted a fart in the gas station. and we have to go home.
You say that like a fart is a person. Like, I trusted a fart and they freaking betrayed me. So you tell me you shit yourself, and I was pretty cool with it. Yeah,
the whole time home you were kind of just laughing at me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll be really quick. I just gotta like change.
Yeah.
Clean up. I said I gotta clean up.
And you run upstairs, and then you come down within like Superman coming out of a phone booth.
No.
And I'm like, did she even wipe her ass? Like, what? How did it happen so quick? And then you tell me that
I get in the car.
You get in the car, and you go, I didn't shit myself. You just wanted to change outfits. And you just thought of this lie. You wanted me to think
because
you shit yourself more than me think you're...
Because I knew if I said I wanted to change, you would not turn around.
But I think that just shows how much we do love each other.
So the reason why I ended up telling you I didn't shit my pants was a few reasons why. I was like, I can let him think I shit my pants for like 5 minutes, but I don't think I can let him think that because he's going to talk about it forever. And also, I didn't stay upstairs for a long enough period of time for me to properly clean myself. So then he's also going to think I'm just like I'm like a dirty, like poopy girl.
Yeah.
And I thought about waiting upstairs and like just being like, oh, I'm just going to like wait a little bit longer and really go through with it. But I just like, I couldn't.
I mean, it's an interesting thing when you want your partner to think you shit yourself more than you are like OCD about changing.
Yeah. Wait, but why do you think it shows how much we love each other?
Because there's like a vulnerability of telling someone you shit yourself, and that you're like, he's still gonna love me and find me attractive and want to have sex with me. Yeah. But yeah, that was hilarious. I mean, I have shit myself before with you.
Yes, I was just thinking of that. The time I was laying in bed, Andrew goes and he leaves for the golf course.
Yeah.
And he comes back upstairs like 5 minutes later up to the apartment, and he just comes in. He doesn't say a word to me. I'm laying in the bed. That's where you can always find me. And the apartment is laying in the bed. And I can see him at the washer from where I'm laying. And he doesn't make eye contact with me. He just throws something in the washer. And I looked at him and I go, you shit your pants, didn't you? I knew right away because, I mean, context clues, but you couldn't even make eye contact with me. I was like, why are you here? And you were like, oh, I forgot something. But then you threw something in the washer. And can we also talk about how wild it is to throw your poopy
What are you
trowel?
supposed to do with them?
Throw them away.
Oh,
your
but then they're in the
poopy
garbage.
underwear,
Oh, and then just throw them
throw
like
them
the whole
down the fucking
the
garbage
chute.
hatch.
That's then you got that person down
You
there.
could have taken off your boxers in the car, thrown them out the window on your way to the golf course, like literally anything. But Andrew goes, the worst part of it all is where it happened. He was in a public parking space where our apartment building had cameras on it, so he farted as he was climbing into the car. He thought he felt some poop, so he checked his pants, and it's all on camera. His ass. He checked his ass outside of the car like you're checking a baby's diaper.
I forgot about that. Yeah, someone had a field day with that. That's probably being watched now in black and white. They couldn't catch the people that robbed our car, but they're all watching me shit myself. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's still want to play golf though. Played pretty good.
Yeah, you did. You cleaned up. You said, I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy.
I'm going to get back out there.
I wipe my own ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Those I think though us living together, we really have met in the middle of a lot of things. We both have like changed for the other person in ways that I think really is considerate for the other person.
How have I changed for you?
Huh?
How have I changed for you?
You're more laid back about things at times. You're like, I don't know, like for a while you had a rule of no shoes in the house.
I mean,
and if they went past 2 feet into the house, you thought I was like, you took it so personally.
Yeah, I still don't love it, but it's not. It's like really awkward because I'm looking at our producer. Her shoes are on right now. I really don't care, but but I just like walk through
Look,
so
bitch.
much.
Look, bitch. We got all 3 bitches here. I'm just trying to cover up for myself.
I just like walk through so much homeless pee. Like I can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
And we all live in LA. It's on the bottom of all of our shoes. Don't take your shoes off. You do not need to do that. But I just know like what's on them. But you can't control everything.
No, you can't.
You know?
Speaking of that, did you see Jada Pinkett Smith came out with saying that she hasn't been married to Will Smith since 2016 because her book's coming out, so now she's just like releasing like all this private information. She's like, yeah, well, we didn't owe the public anything, but now that my book's coming out.
Wait, so they're actually divorced?
Yeah, well, I don't know if they're legally divorced, but they haven't lived together. And
well, then what about the slap? Didn't that happen after 2016?
that happened like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so what's up with that?
I know. That's the weirdest thing ever. Can you imagine, like, you broke up with your boyfriend 4 years ago and someone calls him a fucking bitch and you get up in front of millions of people and slap him? I wonder if they were still together if he would have done even more shit to Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Maybe he would have closed his fist.
That's so weird.
I know. And people are really mad at her. And now they're, like, almost sympathizing with Will, which makes me think maybe, conspiracy-wise, she's doing that to make Will look better. And maybe, saving Will's career.
And they're still actually
because his last
married.
movie tanked. Oh yeah, maybe they're still married.
Wow, power couple.
I think she also said Tupac was her favorite, like her real lover.
Well, I thought people. Honestly, I didn't dive too deep into it because I actually don't care about Jada Pinkett Smith at all. But Will Smith was pretty cool in that movie with the dog. I did like that movie. That made me like him. But I'm just saying, like, people were saying that she's like mean to him. So I'm like, probably.
Yeah.
Look at her. She looks like a mean girl.
She does look angry.
Yeah, like her. Yeah.
And then obviously Travis Kelce is now actually out and about with Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that's going to end. Part of me thinks it ends. I'm worried that he's a clout person, and then people go, well, he has all the money, he's already famous. But if I know people that like make a lot of money and then they just want way more money. It's not.
Yeah, I was just gonna say people always want. That's the
They always
human
want
tendency. You always want more. Like that's what keeps us going.
Yeah, so it makes me think like, just because he's famous and has his own shit going, that doesn't mean he wants more.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
I adore Taylor Swift, and I love the whole drama. But Travis Kelce, I just like, he's like an NFL guy. He's an athlete. He's like big. He's got a lot of sexual energy, and like,
go on.
No, I just mean like I can't like I.
Would like to be picked up by him?
No, I just like I see Taylor Swift in like such a I don't even think I can't even picture her sucking a dick. Like I can't. Like she is like she's just not like giving like
you almost see her as like a character.
Yeah, she's like a fairy.
Yeah, fairy tale.
Like a prince. She's like a little like a pop star princess.
Yeah.
So it's like I love that they're dating, but I'm like, did they like fuck,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's almost like you don't want to picture your mom having sex. Not saying Taylor is like aged like your mom, but she's that revered in your brain where you're like, I don't even want to taint this perfect thing.
Like Taylor Swift videos make me cry. So then when I'm like, oh my God, she's with this like very alpha male kind of, I hate that I just said that, but it's true, and he's just portrayed that way, or portrays himself that way. So, but I love it at the same time because she's always around these guys like British vibe guys. They're just they drink tea, and she's probably so bored by them.
Yeah,
she's probably I would be so. All of her partners are so boring, like all of them. John Mayer, ugh.
They all feel like they like write poetry and then cheat on you.
Yeah, she's like, ugh.
No one wants that.
Yeah.
No one wants a guy that's like, you're the air in my life, and I will die for you. And then meanwhile, he's fucking 45 other women.
Yeah.
Like, I think Travis Kelce, I was saying the other day how it's like a reverse High School movie, because like usually it's the jock breaks the heart, and then she ends up with the theater nerd, who's Jake Gyllenhaal, or the music person who's John Mayer. But no, the jock is going to save her from these freaking creative dicks.
It really is like grown-up high school, though, the way that people are glamorizing them. Like that's how it is in high school too. But people are taking their like his jersey number's 89, and she has
87.
Oh, 87. Yes, because 87 plus 13, which is I don't know.
100.
It's 100.
Girl math. Dude, what? No, go on. Explain these numbers.
No, I'm just saying, like, she has, like, 13.
Her first album was 13?
No, I don't think she has an album named 13. She has, like, a song, or maybe, she has 13 albums, maybe? And people are like, oh, the 87 plus 13, it equals 100, their end game. And I'm just like, what? That
just feels like you're reaching.
Yeah,
like you could find a number for anything.
Right, but they're doing it with everything with them, and I would feel so violated if I were them.
I could see her dumping him,
Yeah, like it's kind of giving Rebound vibes because he's so opposite of her ex.
Yeah.
And she's just coming off of her tour. She's trying to like let back, have a good time. She's with this hot guy, like whatever.
Yeah. What kind of so we reached out, we wanted to know people pissed off about living together. So we asked for our listeners to reach out to us. And so we got some voicemails here. The last weeks were great, and hopefully next week you'll be able to leave even more voicemails for us to talk about.
Hi, Andrew. Super excited about this new format of the podcast, but what really pisses me off living with a person, specifically a man, is when they leave their dirty clothes all over the house. And half the time, the dirty clothes will be like inches away from the hamper, like borderline, like sometimes even touching it, but what you can't put it an inch to the left and like put it in the hamper. It makes absolutely no sense to me and grinds my gears to no end.
Dude, it's like putting dishes by the sink. That's what it's giving me.
That's what I do.
I know. But you do come through in so many other parts of the house. But
Like I put your things in the hamper when they're not in the hamper.
yeah, your stuff is all next to the
Mine
hamper
isn't
too.
in the hamper either.
Yeah.
I just, when I decide to put it in the hamper, I do it all at once.
I don't know what it is. I think, well, partly our cat destroys our hamper. So our hamper
everywhere.
is never solid. So it's hard. So you put clothes in it, he knocks it out, or it's already crumpled, so you can't get the clothes. You're going to have to uncrumple, which is a 2-second step. A lot of the things we do, we add a step to everything.
Yeah, but like today or like recently when we were having sex, we like took off our dirty clothes and our fan was going and we throw our clothes up in the fan.
That was fun.
And let them spin around the room. Like we are very immature people. Like we didn't pick them up. They're still there. Like that's how.
They're right by the hamper.
Yeah, so like we can't blame it all on Mango.
But what do you say to a guy that does this consistently? I mean, obviously, there's something going on where he's kind of taking advantage of her. Like she probably does the laundry a lot, and he's like, she's got it. Like this is close enough. She should feel good that I even put it near the hamper, you know. And I don't know. There's some kind of could be ADD, could just be where you're just I don't know. Sometimes that one extra little step, you know.
Sometimes it really does feel like too much.
Yeah.
Like I see both sides, but I think that you have to try to have the conversation.
Oh, you have to bring it up to him, and then if it consistently keeps happening, just don't do his laundry until it piles up, and then. Just like, that's what I would do.
And then just look at his mound of laundry instead.
Yeah, until he realizes that his shit's not getting washed. That's what I would do.
She could say.
Or burn his clothes.
She could say, I didn't know it was dirty because it wasn't in the hamper.
Oh, whoops. My bad. Yeah.
So sorry. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
And then he'll go, well, put the dishes right by the sink. And she'll be like, fuck. And then it's just a back and forth. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to ask her why he does that, you know. But I think bring it up, but maybe bring it up in a fun way at first, you know. Like, this is what I don't like, and this is not a fun way. When someone goes out of nowhere, they go.
It's so funny for you to say someone when you literally live with one person for the last 2 years.
Somebody. I'm not gonna say who. When they go, I guess maybe if you have time, you can put the clothes in the hamper. But it'll be like, we're not talking about the hamper. There's no discussion. It's out of nowhere. And you're like, that's a little dig. And I think what you try to do is you try to lead me to water with these little digs. But I think I'd rather just have like a meaningful conversation without the subtlety.
I'm just trying to like not tell you what to do all the time.
What's the next call?
Hey, Andrew. Love the pod. I wanted to say something that really annoys me about living with a significant other is just being left the fuck alone. Sometimes I just want to scroll on my phone, or I want to ignore all of the dishes in the sink. And I don't really want a person commenting on what I'm doing or asking me what I want to do. I'm doing exactly what I want, which is nothing.
I get that. I mean, I think depending on how big your house is, there's a lot. Sometimes it's tough to hide. I feel like we do a better job of giving each other space to kind of unwind these days. Like within the last few months, like somehow you got the bed and I got the couch. But
You, I don't know. You did that. You're always out on the couch.
because you're always in the bed.
Well, when I'm home at night, so I'm gonna go into the bed.
No, it is frustrating when you're just trying to like when you feel someone's judging you inside your own house. It's tough. It's like I'm just want to eat pizza and look at TikTok. I haven't been able to look at TikTok all day. Like I feel like I know because you are in school all day. You need your TikTok time. You need your little Reddit time.
I deleted TikTok, but I need to get on Reddit.
Yeah, you just need your phone.
Yeah,
More than me.
my babas.
You need a nice phone buffer. And I don't know, depending on how much you work and you can't get to your phone, sometimes that's all you want. It's like a nice little snack.
Mm-hmm.
Is it healthy? No. It's not healthy to have a need or a want to get on your phone. And you're probably addicted. But, yeah, I don't know. I set a time. Usually it's probably a similar time each time you want to.
I feel like your partner should be able to know your vibe, though.
Yeah.
Like you can read my vibe when I'm just like, like I don't even engage in convo, and I just kind of am like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. But my favorite is when you're in that mood, or like, I know I'll be cleaning. Like when I decide to clean, I clean, and Andrew will just. He doesn't get in those vibes. He'll clean like a little bit here and a little bit there. Like if it were up to Andrew, there'd always be something to clean. You know what I mean? Like I'm like let's super clean and get it all done. So when I'm in those super clean moods, Andrew will get up halfway through and like just like wipe a table really slow and then like take out the trash that I've collected and be like, we cleaned the house. It's the most infuriating thing because I'm like, motherfucker, I didn't ask you to, number one.
I could feel it.
No, because
It's
that's
a
in your
vibe.
head. No, that's in your head. That's like.
I don't know if it's in my head or you don't do anything around the fucking house. It's hurt.
You do the dishes
I do a lot of dishes.
and you take out the trash.
Yeah. You take the trash out to the front door. We live on a second floor. About 300 feet away from the garbage thing, and you just leave the garbage outside and then expect someone to bring it to the fucking garbage. Now, I get it. It's scary down there.
I collect Mango's poop and pee pads. I collect the bathroom trash. I collect
Yeah.
the kitchen trash.
But this is...
All you have to do is
you
walk
leaving
the
it
300 feet.
You leaving outside the door
Yes.
is that guy leaving the clothes next to the hamper.
Yeah, which you also do. So I don't know why we're having this conversation right now.
This has been a testful episode.
I love you, though.
I love you, kid. All right, what's the last one?
So, me and my roommate have been living together about 1.5 years now. I work every day, Monday to Friday, 8 to 4:30. I don't get the option to work at home, so I'm going into work every single day and dealing with madness all day long.
Is this you?
So when I get home, I don't want to do anything. I mean, sometimes I need to cook. But other than that, I don't want to speak to anyone. I don't want to do anything. And my roommate works very little, and she works from home. And she's always like, do you want to watch TV? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And I'm always like, no, I just want to be alone. I want to eat in silence. I want to be in my room alone. Please leave me alone.
Okay. First of all,
you need to get
is
a
this our
studio apartment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, get rid of a roommate. Yeah, it's interesting because when the person's alone all day, that's literally our situation, pretty much. And you're like a dog, like I'm a Labrador, like where it's like, oh, I get to talk to somebody. Somebody's home. Oh, hi. And you're like, you've just talked to 6 million people.
So many conversations.
So many conversations. So
the difference, though, is that you're my favorite person to talk to. Her roommate probably isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably. Also, here's the thing. I honestly feel like I'm pretty, if you're in a mood or if like you just need to decompress, I don't push it. I don't get offended when you don't talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, because I also like to be left the fuck alone, even if I am alone all day, you know? So we kind of, I don't think I ever make you feel bad for not wanting to talk to me right away.
But do you remember that feeling of like when you had roommates and your roommates wanted to hang? And like, did that ever happen to you?
Yeah, where they were out in the living room and I'm just in the bed all the time because I didn't want to talk to them because I didn't enjoy their company.
That's how it is when I go home.
Yeah. I don't know what the answer to that is other than like you just got to set fucking all these people need to set boundaries.
Yeah. I lived with my best friend and had almost the exact same situation. I worked full time as a retail manager, like, you know, around people constantly dealing with people. And she was like it was after COVID. So she was doing online classes, like finishing up her school and like hardly working. We worked at the same place actually though. So I would come home and she'd be like, hey, you want to make dinner? You want to, can we hang out? I haven't seen, she would literally, one time she was like, she goes, can we hang out? And I was like, I'm not really in the mood. She goes, I haven't seen anybody all day. And I go, I haven't been alone all day. Like I had to say it once to her for her to realize like, oh, you know.
How'd she react?
She was like, she understood,
yeah.
You know, we're friends, but it sounds like your roommate also needs to get more like social interactions from somebody besides you. Because which you can't control, but or maybe you can find your own little alone time outside of your home. You know, my alone time is it's true. My alone time. I just look
out the window and you're still in the car just eating fucking Taco Bell, eating your potatoes. Brenna's addicted to Taco Bell.
Oh my God,
potatoes.
the Taco Bell side potatoes.
Yeah.
They're so good.
And the only place our Taco Bell is just dangerous. And there's no drive-through.
Danger.
Yeah.
And there's no drive-through.
To risk it for $3 potatoes, it's
worth it.
Probably is worth it. Yeah.
But like my alone time outside of home is going to an exercise class, you know, or going to get my nails done. Going to get your nails done can be kind of draining, but just things where you can kind of stay in your own head and you're not expected to talk to anybody.
Yeah, I would just tell the roommate, like, don't take it personal. It has to do with me and my day, and I just need to have my own time, and it's not about you. Maybe it's a little bit about you.
Yeah. Or telling your roommate, like, we should start doing, like, Friday nights at home. Like, we can do, like, pick a fun dinner. Literally pick a day and be like, just say, I need more alone time, whatever. And on Friday nights, though, like, you know, I'm ready to kick it. That seems like a good compromise.
Yeah. I mean, I think we did a lot of great work here today. I feel like people are definitely, their lives are going to change. Yeah, this has been great. This is the second episode since coming back. And it's just so nice to hear from the listeners. And like, we're going to be putting that out each week to hear your voicemails. And yeah, we really appreciate you listening. And this is just the beginning of the pod. I'm so happy Brenna joined me. And
me too.
That Puddles is back.
It's back, baby.
It's back, baby.
Puddles, Puddles. Everybody now, Puddles, Puddles.
All right. Y'all have a great week.
Bye now.
Puddles, 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 puddles. Everybody now, puddles, puddles. Everybody get up because you get down and then everyone will come over here.